Buenos días. Hoy vamos a continuar con nuestro repaso. We're going to continue with our review. You will need tu cuaderno, un lápiz o un boli, unas tijeras, cinta y tres lápices de colores diferentes. You will need 3 colored pencils. They must be 3 different colors. I'm going to pick azul, anaranjado y rosado. You will also need este papel. So, to begin, we are going to deal with today subject pronouns, those pronombres de sujeto. And what I would like you to do is to cut out the outside of the chart, only the outside. You should have cut out the entire chart. Hopefully you left this little strip along the edge. And what I would like you to do is on this side, fill in the singular subject pronouns in Spanish, and on this side, the plural subject pronouns, also in Spanish. See if you can finish before I do. I'm going to use a pen. Yo, tú, remember you must have the accent. Él, again, necesitas el acento. Ella, usted, and the abbreviation, ude. And now the plural ones. Nosotros, and because it has a feminine form, nosotras, vosotros, and vosotras, which you will recall are only used in Spain. Ellos, ellas, and el plural de usted, ustedes. Abbreviated capital U-D-S. Okay? Now, what I would like you to do is, you'll notice that each of these squares has a border around it. Yo and nosotros, I'd like you to color that border one color. Choose a different color for tú and vosotras. And then the third color for these 3 at the bottom. So once again, the entire top row, yo and nosotros, will be color 1, but only in this border around the outside of both squares. Tú and vosotros will be color 2, once again, all the way around both sides. And él, ella, usted, ellos, ellas, and ustedes, all of this will have the same color around each of the boxes. What I'd like you to do is to pause the video here and come back when you have finished coloring. And we're back. You can see that I have colored around the yo and nosotros con color 1, tú y vosotros con el color 2 y the rest con color 3. Hopefully you didn't do what I did. I accidentally colored a little bit of my second color up into the first boxes. So what I would like you to do is to take your scissors and to cut along these solid black lines between each of the boxes. Do not cut this line. Do not cut on the dotted line. All right, now that these are all cut apart, what I would like you to do is to turn them this way and to start folding them up like this. So that you have them all folded along the hinge. Now taking your colored pencils and matching your colors. Next to yo and nosotros, whatever your color 1 was, I would like you to write first person over here on the edge. Next to tú and vosotros, I'd like you to write second person. And using color tres, again, we match the color here, but using color tres all along here, this is all third person. Now, por favor, abran los cuadernos en la página 11. So we have our notebooks en la página 11. Y con un boli, I'd like you to actually write the date, la fecha, always. Please make sure that you're using the date that is appropriate for the day you add this into your notebook. And over here, los pronombres de sujeto, or subject pronouns. Now what I would like you to do is to add this into your notebook. Taping down this edge. Now I asked you to label these first, second, and third person. What I would like you to do is, because these are meta-language terms, please turn to the meta-language glossary section in the back of your book, the first page of meta-language. Skip a line under the previous entry and add first person. First person includes me, or I. Okay. And then there's second person. Second person includes you, but not me. So if I'm added into any group, including we, it's automatically first person. If I have you, but not me or I have second person. And then we have third person. And third person includes everyone else, but not you or me. If who I'm talking about includes you, I automatically have second person. If any part of who I'm talking about includes me, I automatically have first person. And this goes for verbs and also for subjects. So let's actually talk about the word subject. In this case, subject, skipping a line of course, this entry, subject. What or who the sentence is about. Okay. And a subject may either be a noun or a pronoun. Now, I know that you all know that nouns are people, places, things, and ideas. What you may not remember all the time is what is a pronoun. So please add pronoun to your list, and let's actually add that. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. Alrighty, you should have this attached into your notebook. You have the option of folding these in half if you wish, or not. It's entirely up to you. However, what I do need you to do is to go in and underneath each of these, either on the back of each strip or on your notebook itself, to add the English translations for each of these. And the last thing we're going to do is to add these into our notebooks. In the índice, página 11, los pronombres de sujeto con la fecha. Remember to use whatever date is appropriate for you. And don't forget, you have an assignment, which is to add the English translations for each of these underneath the strips. Gracias y adiós.